Alright guys, in this video I'm going to talk just a little bit about stretching. There's a lot of confusion when we talk about stretching because it's been around for so long, and you have a lot of big powerful organizations like yoga and Pilates and different advocates for the field of stretching, and because of that there's a lot of people who will still stick with their old guns, so to speak. They basically want to do what's in the past and they don't want to stray away from it. But in reality, whether you talk about the industry of fitness or just the whole thinking of fitness and training and athletic performance these days, it's a lot different than it used to ever be. So we need to look at it as a case-by-case kind of manner. So for each person, we can get into the specifics through comments and different things like that, but overall, here's some general tips for you guys. So I always recommend that we stretch and hold stretches for about 2 minutes at a time. So that would mean you basically go into a stretch and then hold it, try and count or time yourself up to 120 seconds, pause, rest until you feel like basically when your leg is falling asleep and you're giving it enough time to get the blood back in it and to kind of feel okay before you go back into another stretch. So I like to repeat stretches on areas, 4 or 5 times. But it all depends on how much time you have, whether you're doing this after your workout or if you're doing this on an off day. So I never recommend stretching before a workout. And the reason is, I'm a big person on efficiency. So if you're feeling the need to stretch or foam roll before a workout, then you really haven't spent your time when you had it after your workout or on your off days to maintain what you're doing during your training, whatever your training is. Or if you're not training at all and you're just doing some kind of cardio-based exercise, or you're just somebody who you really don't do any kind of training. And when you talk about efficiency, you want to talk about like you're working with a personal trainer or something, for instance, would be a good example. And you would want that to be set up around making sure that your time spent in the gym or exercising or whatever it is really getting you the most benefit. And you want to make sure that doing your due diligence on the off time is what's really going to set up that time to be the best it can be. So, take the time when you're not working out, after your workout or on off days, to really focus on that foam rolling and stretching. So that way when you go into the workout, you can do what's called a dynamic warm-up. And basically a dynamic warm-up is simply just doing movements that mimic what you're going to do in your actual exercise. So if you're about to hit leg day, you do some walking motions where you grab your leg, pick it up, switch legs, pull up for like a quad stretch. Basically, you're just kind of like pulling those motions and actually moving the muscle in the way that you're going to move it in the workout. But you're not really doing a long stretch that's really going to open that muscle up. Because when you do that, it'll actually kind of weaken the muscle for what you're about to do. So it's really better to do the warm-up and just get the blood moving, get the muscles moving the way that you want, and then go into the workout, and then try and spend that time that you would have before your workout stretching the muscle and foam rolling the muscle back out after your workout, because it's really going to be a lot more beneficial if you do it that way. And then the big one is really just taking your time when you're taking a day off or you have some time to yourself on travel to really like maximize your potential when you come back. So, stretching can be the greatest thing in the world, but I've had clients who overdo yoga and they come in and they just can't get their pain to go away. And the fact is, like when you continuously stretch something over and over and over and it's already flexible, then you start to lose stability in that muscle. And that means you're basically just weakening that body or weakening that area's ability to hold together properly. So when you're moving and stuff, if things aren't gonna fire the way they're supposed to, then you can look at different things like, am I overstretching, and am I foam rolling at the wrong times, different things like that. And the more that we go through these videos, you guys will be able to figure that out for yourself. And you can always ask me questions and I can help you decide whether or not you guys are overdoing it or underdoing it. But so overall, we want to really make sure that, if we're training hard, we need to stretch just as hard as we train, foam roll just as hard as we train, and look at training as like on par with our stretching and maintenance and foam rolling and everything. They're equally important, so we need to make sure we spend, an equal amount of time on both of them. So, don't overtrain and under-maintain, because you're really cutting yourself short, because all of that maintenance will make sure that, one, you never plateau in the gym or exercise, whatever you're doing. Two, you're really always going to see progress because you're continuously restoring the balance in the muscle and the strength and the integrity of that muscle. So every time you go in and do exercise, it's going to be a lot more beneficial to you. So make sure that you guys are putting the importance and the focus on your maintenance as much as your workouts and your exercise, because you may think that you're going to lose out by doing these things, but in fact you're not. You're really going to just, basically exaggerate everything that you're doing, and you're going to exaggerate your progress and kind of just, push it forward in a lot faster manner. So, that's basically it, guys. We just want to make sure that we focus on both sides, really try and learn how to plan your time accordingly to where you can actually do both of these things, and then make sure that you're doing them at the right times. And, just keep stretching, keep foam rolling, and, just keep watching my videos, and we'll try and get more and more into detail. All right, guys, thanks for watching.